Welcome to Padu Motivations. Today I'm going to talk to you about the feeling of owning a Tesla and how some of the features make me feel. It actually makes me feel good. First of all, we all can agree everyone wants to feel good. That's why we're in relationships that make us feel good. We buy a home that makes us feel good. We move into an apartment complex that makes us feel good. We join organizations that make us feel good. That's what you have to do as human beings. And just a little tip, you can feel your way to happiness. And you can also feel your way to unhappiness. Just like if you was in a bad relationship, a bad neighborhood, a bad school, those things really affect you. So that's my tip from Padu Motivation. Anyway, owning this Tesla makes me feel good. You know what really makes me feel good? Not having to go to a gas station. In the first time in my entire life, I have not been to a gas station in over 2 months. Now, I just drive by the gas stations and I see the prices are going up, and you know what? It doesn't even bother me. Matter of fact, I don't even really look at it anymore. My son tells me it takes his car about $60 to $70 to fill up the tank every fill up, and he's filling it up every week. That's a lot of money. And guess what? I tell him, man, you need to get a Tesla. So that makes me feel good. My son says he spends about $60 to $70 on every fill up, and he's filling up every week. So at 7 times, 4, that's $228 or whatever that he's gonna pay to fill up his tank. Guess what I pay in a month? Maybe $20 in electricity. So that makes me feel really, really good. So 2 months ago, I traded in my vehicle, it was a gas vehicle, for my Tesla. So basically, I took off a gas car off the road and I purchased an electric vehicle, a Tesla Model 3. By doing that, I am helping the environment. All of these carbon monoxides in the air, different things like that causes global warming. So my carbon footprint has gone down significantly, and that makes me feel good. Everyone, we are in a bad situation right now, whether you believe in global warming, whether you don't, it's for real. And cars have a strong impact on climate change. And I'm so happy that now I have an electric car. I am doing my part to help climate change. And that makes me feel very good. If most of us in this country drove electric vehicles, we would leave our children, grandchildren, and great-grandchildren a better place to live. Matter of fact, the people who are watching me right now, your children, grandchildren, depends how old you are, your children or grandchildren, and definitely your great-grandchildren will probably never drive a gasoline vehicle. Matter of fact, some of your children or grandchildren, they're gonna come up to you one day and say, hey, Mom and Dad, you guys put gasoline in your car? You put a flammable liquid in your car to make it run? They're not gonna understand that. And with technology now, we have satellites in the air, we have a space station in the air and everything. They're not using gas to power that. Why do we need it here? Owning a Tesla or even an electric vehicle is gonna make you feel so good. You know what else makes me feel good about the Tesla Model 3 is it's affordable. Believe it or not, my Tesla costs $40,000 and you get a $7,500 federal tax credit. So that's gonna knock that off the price of the car basically. So now you're at about $32,000. You have Nissan Maximas, you have Toyota Camrys. Some of them are actually more than $40,000. So a Tesla is affordable. It really is. Now, also you have to figure out too, a lot of people aren't just gonna throw out cash to buy a car. I get that. So if your car note does go up a little bit, or you automatically say, you know what, I'm gonna save on gas because I'm not paying $300 or $400 a month in gas. So let's say you go from spending $500 a month in gas if you travel a lot to work, and now you get an electric vehicle. Now your gas might go down to like $50 or $75. So now the vehicle does become affordable. So you have to kind of weigh those options when you are buying an electric vehicle. And the affordability of this Tesla makes me feel good. And there's low maintenance on these vehicles as well. That also makes me feel good. Okay, another feature of the Tesla is inside the Tesla, there's not a lot of bells and whistles inside. The only thing you're gonna see really is a touch screen, and that controls everything. So it's not going to be a lot of gauges, a lot of buttons, all that kind of stuff, and that makes me feel good because I don't have all this stuff around me. Okay, as you can see, look, there's nothing here. There's no buttons, there's no levers, there's nothing except your touch screen. That's it. And this is a nice, sleek feel. There's nothing. So that means usually with an electric vehicle, you don't have transmissions and gas and gaskets and all that kind of stuff. So it's not really a whole lot of stuff in here. And I'm telling you, sitting in this vehicle, it does make you feel good. Okay, I want to talk about a couple of the features of the Tesla that makes me feel good. One of the features is the Doggy Mode. Okay, my son has a dog, and sometime he and I would take him out or whatever, or go to the store. And normally, if I'm going to a grocery store, the dog can't come in. And we live in a hot climate. Like today is almost 117 degrees here. So normally, I wouldn't even be able to take him with me because he can't sit in a car. So the Tesla has a Doggy Mode where you can take your furry friend with you in the car. If you go into the shopping center for a little while, you can put it on Doggy Mode. So that means you can set the air conditioning or heat on whatever you want. In this case, I would set the air conditioner on to say 68 degrees, and it would be nice and cool for him. Also, when you set that mode on the big screen, it'll say, "My owner will be back." And it actually has the temperature right on the screen. So if somebody walking by, they won't think your dog is in distress or anything. So that feature really does make me feel good. Okay, here's a feature I really love, and a feature that really makes me feel good is that usually when you go in somewhere that you need the GPS guidance for, most of the time you look at your phone first. Then you jump in the car and either use your phone or hook it up to your the GPS in your car. Well, with the Tesla, I can look up something and then send it directly to the Tesla. And when you jump in the car, it's already in the navigation mode. So you're not fumbling around, especially if it's at night or you don't really want to, you be maybe in an unsafe area. You're not trying to just, type all the way you're going and everything. And it goes right through the app. So how you do it is you go right to your handy dandy app. And once you go on the app, you go right to location. These are all your controls on the app. You go right to your location, and then you tap in, you go right to the navigation area, and it says navigate, and you can type in, let's say, post office. Okay, so let's say this one right here. Okay, and then all you're gonna do is hit send to car. And it says send to car. Then you just jump in the car and drive away. Hi, we're at the Westgate Shopping Center in the greater Phoenix area. I talked about earlier how places and things make you feel good. Well, I'm gonna tell you, this place really makes me feel good. It's a shopping center. There's bars, there's restaurant, a really nice sports bar here. There's plenty of things to do for the children. There's little golfing. It's a whole big complex here. They have live bands here. They have music. This place makes you feel good. Anyway, what I want to talk about, what makes me feel good is we're about to leave the car and walk. And what I like about a Tesla, you don't have to carry any keys. So, I mean, you don't have to carry any keys at all. When you leave, we're going to leave the vehicle. The doors are going to lock, and then we're going to come back in. We're going to come back near the car, and then the doors will unlock. So let's go check it out. Watch. Let's go ahead and leave. I'm going to get out of the car now. Okay, so I'm about to walk away from the car, and since I have my phone in my pocket, the vehicle is going to automatically lock itself. And you're going to be able to tell that because the mirrors just collapsed, so the doors are locked, okay? And you walk away, and then when I want to come back into the car, all I do, it's unlocked, all I do is just open it up like that, get back in. No keys in my pocket. That makes me feel good. Okay, we're at the Westgate Shopping Center in the greater Phoenix area, and I'm going to tell you, this place really does make me feel good. It's a lot of bars, restaurants, movie theaters, and about right now it's almost 5 o'clock. But later on this evening, this place is going to be packed. But this is a great place to come, especially with your family too. It's pretty good. There's a lot of stuff for the children. There's the little golf things they can do, playing around. There's small little parks and stuff they can play around in. But this is a great place, and this place does make me feel good. Okay, there you have it. So these are some of the reasons why owning a Tesla Model 3 makes me feel good. And of course, some of the features that makes me feel good as well. Please like and subscribe to my channel. We're going to be doing some pretty nice videos that I think you'll like. Also, if you are thinking, I'm talking to people who may have owned Teslas right now or thinking about getting a Tesla. If you're thinking about getting a Tesla Model 3 or Model Y, please go to the link in my description. You'll get a cash discount off any new Model 3 or Model Y you purchase. And if you do that through my link, not only will you get a cash discount, you will also get free autonomous driving for 3 months. Thank you for watching my channel, and remember, always let your feelings guide you to happiness and success. Thanks for watching.